Today guys, we're building a custom Colnago C68 with the brand new Campag 13-speed wireless. Pretty light. Okay guys, we'll just do a quick overview now of the components, but we'll go through more in detail as we go along. I think let's start off with a big striking feature. Obviously the C68 frame, beautiful in this, what they call HSBL colorway. To me it's sort of a marble or ice effect blue at the front that sort of fades a little bit into sort of your more royal blue. Silver accents on the frame, but yeah, I don't think there's many more beautiful colors or sort of, yeah, designs than this. We have the Campagnolo Bora WTO 35s. So these are wind tunnel optimized. So still fast, but mainly that sort of lightweight. The last thing I'll talk about is we've got the 13-speed Campagnolo Super Record wireless. Probably the latest or the newest top-end group set out on the market at the moment. Yeah, we're excited to see how this one shifts and brakes and all works together. Follow along as we do this build. So the comment section will be happy with this because the customer has decided to go for old technology and he's running inner tubes. Just standard butyl tubes. He wants no messing around, no faff, just put a tube in at the side of the road when he eventually punches. Okay, just to keep everyone happy, we'll do a free hub sound check. It's a little different on Campag because they're more, I would say it's classy. It's not like your crazy loud hubs that a lot of them have, but if I just give it a good spin. They are super duper quiet when they're new. They get a little bit louder than this, but yeah, very understated. First thing I'm now going to do before I start the build proper, done the wheels, is charge the batteries. Batteries are kind of cool on this because they're separate, so front to back. SRAM owns the patent to kind of having the same battery in both, so Campag to get around that. They basically made two slightly different shaped batteries. So yeah, they seem pretty easy to charge. Just basically done sort of off magnets. Like that. I'll plug them both in and then I'll turn the plug on. Wait for them to get fully charged and then set up the rest of the bike in the meantime. Yeah, so this one is a little bit different to the last few videos on the channel. So I've got no fit measurements for this customer. So we're kind of building it how I would build it, kind of generically. So I'm going to have as much stereo tube as you can. Customer has sort of requested that as well. Saddle height and seat position, that'll all be done when the customer comes and collects the bike. And then same with sort of hood position. I'm obviously going to wrap the bars, but if we need to, we can move the hoods a little bit when the customer collects. But yeah, just building it super generic, almost like I'm building a stock bike today. And this is the first time in our shop we've actually had the new 13-speed wireless. It's not that long ago that they brought out the previous generation, which didn't tend to go down too well. But yeah, just looking at this is now, Campagnolo sort of, they're back to kind of making beautiful components, and it's not so massive. The old one was kind of, people kind of always used to say it was quite large, and like the front mech, I heard things about people rubbing their calves against it and stuff like that. But whereas, yeah, this looks super slick, super nice now. So batteries are fully charged. I've just connected it all up, so now it can move, which is always quite cool being wireless. So yeah, next step is I'm going to connect, sort of get the hoses through the bars, connect all that up, and then I'll start on the gears. But yeah, we're all sort of charged and connected, ready to go. So something a little bit different with Campag. So if you've never had Campag before, or you're a Shimano person or a SRAM person, the bearings actually sit on the spindle, and the spindle is in two halves. Whereas you normally have your dub or your Holotech goes straight through. This one, in a sense, you have a shell that's screwed into the frame or pressed into the frame, and then the two halves link together like that and then turn. But the bearings are actually sit on the crank arms rather than pushed into the frame. And then now when I basically pull the two together, it will push the bearings into the little into the little unit here, and then that's how you pedal it. Okay, guys, it's time to see how much she weighs. All done now. Just the last few finishing touches. Obviously, no bottle cages, no Garmin mount, no pedals. That's our thing that we do. Always weigh the bikes in the same because customer likes to choose what they want in those aspects. But let's see what it weighs. 7,250. Pretty light. It's not a racy bike, but it's kind of that do it all, enjoy riding. There we go then, guys. Bike's all done. Customer's going to come in the next day or so we can do some last minute little tweaks. But yeah, let us know what you think of the 13-speed Campag with these beautiful wheels, beautiful frame. A little bit different to the last bike that we did on the channel, and let us know what you want to see next. Like and subscribe.